Most business owners are asking the wrong question about AI. They ask, how can AI help me run my business? Good question. Wrong place to start. The real question is this: is my business ready for AI? And if that sounds like a small shift to you, stick with me. Because by the end of this episode, you're going to hear the difference with your own ears. Same tool, same prompt. Two completely different results. And the only thing that changed was one thing you can fix this week. Let's get into it.
Welcome to the Local Content Studio, an AI-generated podcast sponsored by newmedialocal.com, an AI-powered digital media agency.
Hey, welcome to Local Content Studio. I'm Lorita Marie Kimble, founder of New Media Local, and this is a show where we help business owners like you turn AI into a tool that actually sounds like you, not a robot, not a competitor, you. Today's episode is short and it's important. So if you've ever sat down with ChatGPT, asked it to write something for your business and thought, this just doesn't sound right, this one's for you. Let's talk about why that happens and exactly how to fix it. Here's what happens the first time you use AI for your business. You ask it to write a post. It writes one, fast, maybe faster than you ever could on your best day. Then you read it back. And something feels off. It's not bad exactly. It's just neutral, generic. It sounds like it could belong to any business in your industry. Swap your name out and it fit your biggest competitor just as well. That's the trap. The content is technically fine and completely forgettable. And here's the part most people get wrong. They think it's their fault. They think they wrote a bad prompt. So they go hunting for the magic words, the perfect prompt, the secret formula. It's not a you problem. It's an input problem. AI doesn't know who you are. It doesn't know how you talk. It doesn't know what you stand for or what makes your service different from the business down the street. So it does the only thing it can do. It defaults to bland, safe, middle of the road marketing language, the kind that offends no one and moves no one. That's why two competitors using the same tool end up with content that reads almost identically. They're both pulling from the same empty well. So let's fix the real problem, the input. Being ready for AI means you've given it the raw materials to sound like you. At New Media Local, we call this a source of truth. It's a small set of documents that tell AI four things. Who you are, that's your brand identity. Your mission, your values, your story, why you started this company in the first place. How you sound, that's your brand voice, your tone, the words you always use, the words you'd never be caught saying. How you look, that's your brand gallery, on-brand images that actually represent your business, not stock photo filler that screams, I grabbed this off the internet. And what you sell, not just the category. What makes you different from every other attorney or dentist or landscaping company in your market? And who your customer really is, what they're afraid of, what they want, the language they actually use. Once those four pieces exist, something changes. Every article, every video, every social post reads like you wrote it personally. Not off-brand, not generic, you. Now let me prove it to you. Because I don't want you to take my word for it. I want you to hear the difference. I took an immigration law firm and asked AI to write a short intro for their website. First time, I gave it nothing, just the prompt. Here's what came back. At our firm, we are committed to providing exceptional immigration services tailored to your needs. Our experienced team is dedicated to guiding you through every step of the process with professionalism and care. Okay. It's fine. It's also nothing. Swap one word and that could be any law firm in the country. Personal injury, family law, doesn't matter. It says nothing real. Then I gave AI a source of truth first. Who the firm is, how they talk, what they actually do. Same prompt. Listen to this. If you're facing deportation, you're not sleeping much right now. We get it. We've sat across from hundreds of families in exactly your spot. And here's the first thing we tell them. You have more options than you think. We handle family-based cases only, so this isn't a side practice for us. It's all we do. And we'll explain every step in plain language, in English or Spanish. Same week consultations available. You hear that difference? The second one knows the fear. It knows the firm only handles family cases. It knows they speak Spanish. It knows they offer same week appointments. None of that was in the prompt. It was in the source of truth. Same AI, same request. The only thing that changed was the truth I fed it first. Here's why this matters so much for you as an entrepreneur. You don't talk to every customer the same way. An immigration attorney doesn't talk to a frightened family facing deportation the same way they talk to a tech company sponsoring a work visa. Different people, different stakes, different tone. A good source of truth captures that. You can build a separate voice for each audience, all tied back to one core brand. So AI writes for the scared family, it sounds calm. AI writes for the corporate client, it sounds sharp and precise. Same business, right voice, every time. No code, no marketing degree. And here's the part that really matters. You build this once, then you get the good version every single time, automatically, for every article, every video, every post, on every platform. Your articles become your expert hub. They establish authority and drive search traffic. Your videos summarize those articles and demonstrate your service. Your social posts keep you in front of the right people every day. All of it powered by the same source of truth. All of it sounding like you. That's not a someday thing. That's what happens the moment your foundation is built. So where do you start? You don't need to overhaul anything. You just need to answer a few honest questions. Does your business have its mission and values written down? Is there a real guide for how your brand sounds? Do you have a home for your best images? And can you clearly explain what makes each of your services different and who your customer really is, what they're afraid of, what they want? If you can't answer those yet, that's okay. That's the gap. And that's exactly where the real work starts. Get those pieces in place and AI stops sounding like AI. It starts sounding like you. So here's what I want you to do. Don't start with the tools. Start with the truth about your business. If you're not sure where you stand, that's the whole point of a readiness check. We'll look at your business, find the gaps, and show you exactly what it takes to get AI working for you instead of against you. Head to www.newmedialocal.com/book to schedule your AI ready assessment. That's www.newmedialocal.com/book. I'm Lorita Marie Kimble. This has been Local Content Studio. Go make something that sounds like you. See you next time.